We were in a planning meeting throwing around different ideas, and we came up with the Vote Travel idea. And then we came up with the bus tour.
From the time we decided to launch the bus tour to our first event, probably had a good, I don't know, week and a half maybe to start planning everything.
We were working on a really tight time frame. Of course, got to build in the time for the wrap to be printed and then for somebody to actually wrap the bus.
The bus wrapping process is art in its own way. It really can be a very effective rolling billboard for getting the message out. When you see it rolling down the road, it makes it worthwhile.
I'm Jimmy, I'm the bus driver, and I've been on a lot of bus tours, and this is probably the most fun. I love it. I hate to see this tour over.
We went coast to coast, a little over 20,000 miles.
More than 60 destinations, 38 states, 40 official events. It was a pretty aggressive tour.
I spent a total of 5.5 weeks on the bus. Got to see a lot of great cities.
We started out in D.C.,
St. Louis, Indianapolis,
Vegas,
Charlotte,
Chicago, Bloomington, Minnesota,
Myrtle Beach,
Medford, Oregon, Eugene, Oregon,
Los Angeles, Salt Lake City,
St. Petersburg, Fort Myers, Virginia Beach.
I couldn't begin to name everywhere we've been.
San Francisco, Palm Springs, San Diego,
Atlanta, Nashville,
and Tampa,
San Antonio,
Fort Lauderdale, Dallas, Austin,
I really like Seattle, Cheyenne, Wyoming,
and Philly,
Boston,
downtown New York,
Phoenix,
Branson, Missouri,
Miami, Orlando, Pittsburgh. I don't think I missed any. I'm sorry if I did.
There's a lot of nice places in this country to see, I tell you that, and we went to all of them.
The bus, for anyone that saw it, was just an incredible sight. And to see it rolling down the expressway and then rolling into some of these destinations, people were thrilled.
We were traveling around the United States to just remind people that travel is an enjoyable way to help stimulate the economy. And they were surprised once they realized just what it did when they spent $1.
This bus tour ended up generating a ton of great local and national level media coverage.
We were using Twitter and Facebook, getting people excited, but then communicating what was going on during the rally.
It was a great way for people all throughout the country and people all throughout the industry to really get involved in the campaign, even if they couldn't physically be there. It wasn't just like U.S. Travel doing a campaign, it was U.S. Travel partnering with their members. We could not have had nearly as much success without all of our members.
It's one thing to put stuff on paper, it's another thing to take the message to the masses, and I think that that was really the true success of this, and I hope we can continue as an industry to do that.
When the bus rolled into Nashville, it made a perfect backdrop and a media hook to get everybody's attention in talking about tourism.
The publicity we garnered with the U.S. Travel Association's Vote Travel Bus Tour wouldn't have been possible had the bus not been in our market. And we were so glad to have them. We had 3 TV stations, our daily and weekly paper come out.
The bus tour reminded our city leaders and local media just how important travel is to the city and the U.S.
We've got to continue to think of extremely creative ways to interject the hospitality industry in the national political conversation.
It was great to see the way that our industry responded to this effort. It just shows why this is such a strong industry, why our issues are so important. We support everyday Americans, great people who are on the front lines of this industry, and they're doing things that are really making a bottom line difference for our economy.